What is going on, everyone? Welcome back. Today we're going to be jumping into some Warzone Season 3 leaks. As you guys know, the Season 2 Battle Pass started out here on February 15th. It goes for a total of 55 days, aka meaning that the brand new season, Season 3, is going to start here on April 12th. And while that, as the time of making this video, is just about a couple weeks away, we've had quite a few different leaks in terms of, new weapons, operators, maps, modes, all this sort of stuff come out here, and I think we got a lot to talk about. So let's not waste any time. If you guys enjoy the video, drop a like on it, subscribe for more, and let's do this. First thing I want to talk to you guys about is going to be the operators. So we have some new operators that are going to be coming into the game, and they actually all look pretty solid. So we have Valeria, Alex, and Alejandro, which are going to be coming to us here in Season 3 as operators. Data miners have been kind of doing their thing, kind of figuring out that there's all these different audio files that are being recorded by these actors here at the studio, so thus actually showing that we're going to be having these guys come to us here within Season 3. Also, something that's a little bit funny is that now, because we have Alex actually returning, is that he was in Warzone 1 at the start of Warzone 1 Season 3, and now he's going to be coming to us here within Warzone 2 Season 3. And the last time we saw Alex was at the end of the Raid 2 episode, so I assume we're going to be seeing a lot more of him here within this next season. Let me know down in the comment section below if you guys are excited for these operators. Now, something I think that is pretty huge that's going to be on everyone's mind is what are the new weapons that we're going to be able to get to have here within the new season. I feel like that large in part determines the overall excitement for a new season, because you're looking forward to, like, oh, there's got to be some pretty awesome brand new weapons for me to be excited about the game again, and we actually have some pretty cool stuff. There's also even so much more that was leaked that does even far exceed Season 3, so we'll get into that here after these initial Season 3 weapons. So without a doubt, the biggest one that I think people are going to be taking a look at is going to be the Che-Tak intervention, aka the intervention from the original Modern Warfare 2. And I know in Warzone right now there's not a lot of snipers that one-shot, so it's kind of like a little bit of like a double-edged sword. You're excited for it, but you realize that if you use it, it might not be able to one-shot. I assume here within Season 3 they're going to be making some changes to snipers, because large in part those things are not viable in any capacity unless you were to use the St. Patrick's Day sniper, which is a one-shot no matter what, which is pretty cool, pretty fun. I myself didn't personally pick it up, but I should say that I do believe they'll probably make some sniper changes, so the intervention should be pretty usable. The next gun is going to be the Scar SC. So we pretty much have, of course, the TAC 56, TAC V, TAC M, which is basically the Scar. So I don't know exactly how this is going to work, if it's going to be part of that general family tree, which I assume it probably will be, since that's the kind of general thing they try to do here, is that they add stuff into the different trees. So this could be another thing to add on to the TAC 56, or just the TAC sort of tree. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to work. It's going to be more of the SMG version, since we pretty much have everything else in the game. That's what I would assume, but that's going to be another gun that's going to be added in. And the third gun we have coming here for Season 3 is going to be the MCX Spear. So we just had the Tempest Torrent, which got added into the game. That's kind of like, your DMR, your marksman rifle. It's supposed to be kind of like a spammable range weapon, which I really don't think it's all that spammable, to be honest with you guys, but it does have some pretty fast TTK potential. But we do happen to have the MCX Spear, so that should be another marksman rifle, kind of like a DMR style gun. I believe that could be pretty interesting. We're gonna have to see how that plays out. And then for our final gun here coming within Season 3, just keep in mind that these leaks are subject to change. It's not like they're set in stone, but we have the Uzi from Modern Warfare 2. And obviously, I mean the original MW2 way back from 2009. The Uzi was a fan favorite SMG. It wasn't really the best in that game, but it definitely has gotten some love over the years. It's actually not that bad of a gun, so I'm excited to see how it actually does function in this game, and if it ends up turning into be yet another sort of meta contender, because we have the ISO Hemlock, which is a DLC gun, which is by far the best assault rifle in the game. The BAS-P kind of is a lot better, but we have pretty much a lot of DLC guns that do kind of take up those top meta slots, like the KV Broadside, ISO Hemlock, which probably goes in hand for helping them sell some more battle passes and stuff like that, and or bundles. So I assume these guns are going to be pretty good. So now that we have our initial Season 3 weapons kind of out of the way, let's jump into some things that are going to be a little bit farther outside Season 3. And remember, like I said, this is all subject to change, but now we have some other stuff to talk about. So we initially have another kind of sword being added in. We're not exactly sure. The data miners can't figure out exactly what that is. It's kind of in the files as IFW9_me_sword02. So that's kind of like the general code name file for it. Next up, we happen to have the Tech 9s. The Tech 9 is an SMG. It kind of reminds me of the SMG that we did happen to get added into Black Ops Cold War, which I believe could be the exact one we're going to be getting into this game. For those of you guys that know what I'm talking about, it wasn't necessarily like really good in that game, but it was definitely still a fun gun to be able to use. I believe it was actually a lot better in public match multiplayer than it ever was in Warzone. Next up is the Springfield Hellion. So I'm not entirely sure what that is. I believe it's probably like a sniper of some sort. I don't think we have any assault rifles or anything else like that, but nonetheless, another sniper rifle. Hopefully it's like a bolt action that can kind of compete with the intervention, assuming the intervention is going to be good and actually one-shottable. After that, we have the APC-25, and then we happen to have the Tavor TS-12, and along after that, we have the WA-2000, which for any guys that kind of, you know, are that name's kind of ringing a bell. We had the WA-2000 or the WA-2000 in the original Modern Warfare 2. It was a sniper rifle that was actually, you know, probably the most spammable one in the game besides the Barrett 50 cal, and it wasn't the greatest. I'm going to keep it a stack, and if you got the headshot, obviously it was a one-shot kill, but it was not necessarily the greatest thing, but that's a pretty interesting addition, and it could be a fun one to have. After that, we have the Staccato 2011, aka the double stack 1911 modern pistol. So we can get some new pistols into the game. I assume they're probably going to be pretty good. I'm excited to be able to see that. I know the 1911 is a very powerful pistol, and if you think about it, the pistols in this game, usually speaking, are pretty good. We don't really have any, like, you know, butt cheeks pistols in this game. Like, they're all really great. After that, we happen to have an AR, which is going to be the Malyuk. We don't know exactly a whole lot on that one. We have the SM, which is going to be probably a submachine gun, APC-9. And then we happen to also have some Japanese sickles, aka the Kamas. That should be pretty interesting to be able to see, considering we already happen to have some different swords, everything else like that in the game. And there's also another sword that's leaked to come here within one of the future seasons, apart from season 3. And then a fan favorite, or one of the most hated ones as well, the Kali sticks should be making return. I have a feeling that whenever those Kali sticks get added into the game, it's going to be pretty broken, just because, you know, IW, Raven, they're going to be breaking the game. I mean, those Kali sticks were just rampant in Warzone for a long time. Kali sticks and shield with stuns. I mean, someone ran at you with those things. The lunge was ridiculous. I'm sure everyone's got a little bit of a PTSD flashback from getting ran at with some Kali sticks. Now that concludes all the different kind of sort of leaked weapons for season 3 and way outside of season 3. Let's kind of jump into some different modes. So we happen to have, you know, some stuff for DMZ. We also have a fan favorite mode in Plunder returning, which I'm super excited about. Plunder was so good in Warzone 1, just for people that did not want to buy the full, you know, retail copy of, you know, the Call of Duty that it's tied to, just because it allows you to level up your weapons, level up your battle pass. Actually allows you to be able to, like, you know, play the game without necessarily having to jump into battle royale, because everyone knows that jumping into battle royale to level up your guns is really difficult. I would not ever do that myself personally, and I'm a really good player. I'm sticking, you know, pretty much exclusively to like multiplayer, or if for someone that doesn't want to buy multiplayer, I'm going to be sticking to Plunder. So when that gets added in here for season 3, that's going to be a massive addition, and there's actually, quite frankly, a decent community that liked Plunder. And to kind of jump into some of the different DMZ stuff here, that since we talked about Plunder real quick, the data miners have actually revealed a new option in the DMZ mode called Faction Reputation. Now this is actually a fresh leak and might change by the developers before the release of the season 3 update, but Faction Reputation might mean that you need to earn reputation instead of tiers to unlock some missions. And to add context, you do have 4 factions in this mode with 5 tiers of missions. Once you complete any of them, you get some rewards like double XP tokens, operator skins, and of course weapon blueprints. So this could be some pretty interesting stuff here for DMZ season 3. I know technically DMZ is in beta form, which I do believe, normally speaking, when they allow something to be in beta form, that means it allows them to get, you know, updates out faster, just via like how publishing and everything works. It should allow them to update DMZ faster, but I'm hoping that also DMZ does kind of come out of beta and it does get kind of really refined, and there's some more features and everything for it. If more stuff comes out, be sure to stay tuned here on the channel, as I'll be covering that too. And last but definitely not least, I'm sure some of you guys are still looking forward to another raid episode, aka raid episode 3. It says raid episodes are becoming a good way for Infinity Ward to continue Modern Warfare's story. These specific co-op missions are about the assignments of Task Force 141 as they try to uncover more secrets in Yurzikistan. Each raid has a cinematic cutscene, and so far we follow the story and point of Echo 3-1, Alex Keller's return, but there will be more episodes about the Modern Warfare 2 story. Possibly. We don't have much more information apart from that, but that's going to be all I got for you guys here today. A lot of season 3 leaks. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like, subscribe for more. Make sure you guys check out one of these other videos here on screen. Just shout out to a cap, don't be Randy, and I'm out. Peace.